Fuck. Sorry, just wait. Testing audio, testing audio. I put the charger in so I can see me playing, hoping it doesn't turn off in the middle of the day. I really hope that it really goes my way. Otherwise someone's gonna be catching a stray. After getting a change of clothes, I decided to kill time by making sure that none of my notebooks got wet. Especially the notebooks, or else my exam next week would be a cause of academic death. But as I pull out the content of my bag, I'm relieved to know that nothing was harmed except for the seam in the zipper. I knew buying waterproof bags was a great investment. A couple more minutes passed as I was just sitting in the living room alone, mindlessly staring at the ceiling. Erica is taking too long in bath. I suddenly feel cold, most likely from the rain earlier, even though I had already changed my clothes. Erica, are you finished? No response. Concerned, I decided to walk towards the bathroom when I noticed it was unlocked. Since the door was unlocked, I instantly assumed that Erica was already done bathing. I turned the doorknob as I pushed it open. Oh. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it looks silky smooth, right? It looks silky smooth, like the skin. See, if you get rid of the ears and the cheek puff and tell me she was like a shark girl, I would believe you, because that's what it fucking looks like. Like, why is there shine like there's no fur? It actually bothers me. I love that little duck. It's like, oh, well, embarrassing. I am first greeted by the scent of lavender shampoo filled the bathroom, along with a naked Erica and a soap lather filled bathroom. I can feel my face heating up as I accidentally see her bare skin. My ears erect straight up in embarrassment as I immediately turn around, looking away. Hi, Bionica. Do you want to join me? As if the bathtub only fits one person. I guess so. What brings you here? Do you need anything from me? No, not at all. I try to turn around to look at her again, then I turn away again. Is she not remotely bothered that she's naked in front of me? I was just concerned that you were taking too long since I really needed a hot bath. Oh, sorry, I usually take long baths. How? Okay. Besides the logic bothering me that she would just have to, like, just, you couldn't make a sprite of just like bubbles covering her chest and nether regions. Erica stands up. You can take a bath now. I just like daydreaming with warm water all over my body. Okay, but I'll wait for you to put some clothes on first. After that whole ordeal, I closed the bathroom door. I sat on the couch again while fanning myself with my hand to cool myself down. You're just gonna flick sweat or rainwater on your face? That's not really a good idea. I don't know why, but I got flustered way too much there. Seriously, why do I always get so nervous around her? She's just my friend. Nothing more. I calmed down after assuring myself of those words, even those which aren't the whole truth. Now that Erica is getting out of the bathtub, I walk through my closet to get my change of clothes and a spare bath towel. As I do so, Erica stepped out of the bathroom. She is now fully clothed with a towel wrapped around her wet hair. You can take a bath now. Sorry for taking too long. Looking at Erica, she seemed to be wearing red shorts and a black long-sleeved shirt. Again, not what she's wearing. It's okay, I'll step in now. I filled the bathtub with warm water before lathering it with the same lavender bath soap Erica used. As soon as it's filled, I step in, warming up my whole body as my ears drop in relaxation. It feels so good. If it weren't for Erica waiting for me outside, I would have set an alarm to my phone and just literally float in the bathtub after falling asleep. Bionica. Yeah, Erica? The rain subsided. Are we going to eat dinner tonight? Sure, even if it's raining, I still would have accepted it. Sure. I'll get that. Erica and I talked about getting dinner at a fancy restaurant tonight. We just got home from a school-related activity, even though it's a weekend, and we had a lot of fun. I interacted with some people, but I mostly hang out with Erica the entire day. Good for you. No regrets. I won't tell Erica just yet, but I plan on paying for our meals tonight. She's done so much for me that I want to give something back to her. And maybe I'll tell her how I feel about her. A confession? Absolutely not. But maybe somewhere along the lines of that. Bubbling in the water, I get lost in my own thoughts. What do I do? Just thinking of what I'll say to Erica makes me feel giddy and happy. Erica, I want you to know that I don't want you to go away. Erica, if it's fine with you, can you stay here for one more day? Erica, is it okay if we become... what the heck am I thinking? I submerged my whole head into the water, bubbling it as if I was screaming in the water. After spending a few minutes more in the bath, I get out and put on my pajamas. I slung a dry towel over my shoulder to keep my clothes from getting wet even further. But as soon as I reach the living room, I see her crying on the couch. Worried, I quickly walk towards her as I sit beside her. What's wrong? But Erica wouldn't say. Instead, I find an open letter on the floor, a letter addressed to Erica from her family? I didn't want to put my nose into it, but the letter said that Erica has to return to the spirit world. It said she had gone too far. That if word came out how she's been living in the mortal realm, the spirits will never let them out again. That it's her fault her family is currently in this situation. But in the letter it explicitly said that I was the one who put her in that situation. I have almost forgotten the picture I took of her. If it leaks, her life in this realm is done for good. A wave of guilt came crashing upon me. I feel sad, guilty and remorseful. I couldn't find the words to comfort her. Erica burst out crying when I placed the letter on the table. She knew I must have read it. You know what? I don't care anymore. Erica stands up as she hastily grabs her bag without looking at me. Actually, she's avoided looking at me. Erica? You want to leak the photo? Do it then! You're just a boring rabbit without any special qualities. No one will like you. Coming from Erica, her sharp words break my heart. My own tears begin to run down my face. Before Erica steps off the front door, she takes one last distraught look at me, as if she regretted what she had just said, but she didn't turn back. She stormed out of my house, leaving me all alone again. Fucking hell! Ow! The faint sound of the crickets outside and the ticking clock filled the living room. Some time after Erica left, I cried my eyes out. I cried so hard that my eyes hurt, so hard that I lost track of time. I fell asleep after I cried, and now checking the time, a few hours have gone. I'm sitting alone in the living room, wallowing in my depression after Erica left me. Memories of my time with her flashed through my eyes. Our date in the mall, playing games again for a while together with her. This is what I don't understand. This whole visual novel feels like a fucking mess, right? One, the relationship is rushed too quickly, and now despite all the time and feelings they have for each other, she's just gonna lash out and say this shit knowing it's not her fault. Like, I get she's upset, but why is she lashing out to the person that she likes, or just, I'm assuming she likes? Knowing that you both had fun here, why are you, like, angry at her? Sure, it was like blackmailing at the start, but you both had a good time and you both grown close to each other, so just lashing out like this seems out of nowhere. I thought she was gonna say, you know what, fuck it, I don't care, I'm staying here, and, you know, because I care for her. No, I'm flabbergasted of what the fuck I'm reading. I'll date in the mall, playing games again for a while together with her. Our small talks that made our friendship more meaningful, and this unsolved feeling in my heart. Without her around, I feel like a big part of my life has gone missing again. I'm haunted again by the memories of my mother leaving me. Is this what it feels like? For someone you love to have left you so suddenly? Thinking of that made me sob out of sadness again. I walked to the bedroom to sleep away my sadness when I found the anchor, the spirit camera, and a letter in the bedroom. I turned on the camera again. The photos with the spirits on it warmed my heart, but I pressed the INF button. The photos were suddenly switched to normal mode. The spirits in the photos disappeared from the picture, and the background was left out instead, so that anchor can also act as a normal camera. I thought, when I switched to the most recent photo in the camera, Erica, this time without her red aura and demonic features, she's looking at me with a popsicle in her hand. On her bag, a letter is falling out of it. When I looked at the closed letter in the bed, the one I have and the one in the photo looked exactly the same. I opened it without thinking, and the letter was something I never expected to see. Oh, you are a fucking cunt. What is this medieval French writing? Oh my fucking god, what is that? Pardon my language, but it's like, Erica, dear Bionica, I can't read this! I can't read this! I'm not French! I think this is Erica again. Hi, I'm Erica, a transfer student and your old schoolmate. We just met each other at the canteen at our old school years ago. In the noisy canteen where we met, you helped me overcome my social anxiety and led me to become a self-confident. I was feeling lost and lonely at that time, and I knew you were also feeling that way too, but you still managed to give me what I needed, Erica. But I don't think you remember, since you had to leave quickly before our conversation ended. Erica, I've always wanted to tell you that I wanted to be your friend. Pardon me. My brain's like, you know what, I'm gonna use this to pleasure myself and get paper cuts on my pussy. My intrusive thoughts are something else. If I distract my pussy with a stinging sensation, I'll forget about the stinging sensation in my heart. But my feelings grew as I silently watched over you. You would always help those who are in need and keep company with those who are alone. But for some reason, you never show this side of you at school. Erica, open the door, please. Can we not fight anymore? Sure, you're scared, I know you've been there. I can set you free. Erica, don't make me come in there. I'm gonna count to 3. Sorry. H, it's fine with you. That's supposed to be if? What the fuck is that? A DNA sample? A time vortex? The heart of the TARDIS? Fucking what is that? Can we have a date at the mall sometime this week? I'll bring you whatever you want. I just want to thank you for what you've done for me. And I was hoping that we could be something more than just friends. Erica, from your long-time admirer. Erica. I started crying again. All this time, Erica liked me. I was gonna make a joke where it's like, I may not be friends, but I think this is what you would call a faggot. And she was going to confess to me on that day. I don't want to let her down. I'm not going to give up this time. I won't lose someone I love, not anymore. I grab my bag and I stuff it with my wallet, the camera, and her letter. Even though I don't know where to go, I decide to go outside while wearing my home clothing. I hope she hasn't gone far. It's been a few hours since she left. This is a shot in the dark, but I'm betting on that slightest possibility I'll meet her again. Wouldn't it be better to delete the photo? I've been running around for half an hour. I don't know where she lives. The school is closed and all the other public transport terminals are either closed or have already finished their last ride. I'm slowly getting tired, but I haven't lost hope. The convenience store, close to the highway. I walked to the convenience store and there I saw the one I've been looking for. Erica! She's wearing a thick jacket over her outfit with a large baggage beside her and a backpack laying on the street. She was really planning to go away? Bionica? Why are you here? I run towards her as I take in a few deep breaths, trying not to suddenly cry in relief. Opening my bag, I showed her the letter, but I didn't give it to her. Instead, I put it close to my chest. I love the way you talk. I love the way you tell me the little things of your day. I like that you always wait for me to eat, and that you always offer to help me even if you don't know how to cook. I love that you're always protective of me, even though I'm my own person. I'm a capable person too, you idiot. And I like how you can act all cold and mean sometimes, then become a shy, embarrassed mess after a quick moment. I don't want you to leave me. Even if our agreement ended, I still would have asked you to come live with me. No more threats. I just want you to be here with me. I grabbed the camera from my bag and I let it drop to the ground. The lens broke first and some of the parts shattered on impact, and just to be sure, I kicked it away from the station, letting it fall into the track where it would get destroyed by the train. You could have just deleted the photo. You didn't need to do all that. Now you can't see pretty spirits. As I finally couldn't control my tears, I let my heart take control. Oh, let's go! Ew! I held Erica's hand with both of mine, grasping it firmly, showing I would never let her go again, or let her go anymore. Do you think they would get hair in both their mouths, or is it like there's no hair around the lips? I love you. I love you too, Bionica. Erica runs up to me as she hugs me so tight that we almost fell to the ground. For my feeling to be returned, it feels so warm and fuzzy to have my feelings corresponded. I didn't know that my love for her is enough to fill me with happiness. I feel like I can melt into her arms. We both share a warm smile together as we stare at each other. Erica touches my cheek and I intertwine my hand with hers. Yeah, like, it looks too smooth. It's like the equivalent of, like, my face being smooth, but then I have facial hair. That's what I feel like it is. Might as well be fucking a hairless cat at this point. Now you got your prey, you can rip her tongue out of your mouth. She can rip my tongue out of my mouth. I would say it's adorable that you can see the ears back there, but where the fuck are they going? That's not how... It can't be to one side. Like, both of them on the left side. That's not how it works. And I don't know if I should complain about the fingernails or not. Erica read that. As our faces slowly moved towards each other, I closed my eyes as we lose ourselves in our kiss. I never knew this kind of warmth existed in this world. The cold after rain wind breeze blew towards me. I wasn't fazed by how cold it was. My feelings and my heartfelt words are for Erica's only, and this time I will never let her go. 3 years later. I was woken by the sound of a car being turned off. As my eyes adjusted to what's around me, Erica tapped my shoulder, gently shaking me awake. What? We're here, Bionica. I got out of the car and what beheld me was a magnificent view of our town from the hill. I can see the small lights from the house and the dimly lit river going through the town. The stars carpeted the sky, its small flickers decorating our wonderful night evermore. And I'm glad we can find time together despite how busy our schedules are. Work has been so problematic. We graduated from college a year ago thinking that being an adult was going to be easy. I couldn't be more wrong. But what's more important is that we're still together. Erica hugs me from behind as I rub my cheek on her arm. Love you, Bionica. I love you too. We share a brief moment of silence as Erica hugs me, enjoying her love, something I could never get enough of. Sure, we may have to get monthly visits to the doctors because of the amount of kinky bite marks to make sure they don't get infected, because her love can get a bit aggressive, but it's not her fault. She really doesn't mean to, but she gets too excited easily. So we just don't want the wounds to get infected, that's all. She promised to be a bit more gentler, but She's a little rowdy at night sometimes. I don't blame her, but sometimes it really hurts. The night ambience of crickets and small wind perfectly captured our wondrous moment together. Nothing matters in this world anymore when I'm with my loved one. By the way, today's our anniversary, right? What do you mean? We just celebrated it a month ago. It's true, but you should remember what date it is today. Erica handed me a letter after she stopped tugging me. When I opened it, the words and handwriting became instantly familiar with me. This is the confession letter you wrote to me back then. Well, not quite. At the end of the letter, there's a pink sticky note that said, "Turn around." She pulls out a revolver and blows my brains out. I'm sorry, but I can't have you sleeping with another hare. I put all my love into you, and this is how you treat me? If I can't have you, no one can. Turns out that it's a misunderstanding, and that's actually just my cousin, that she's been stalking me and killed me for nothing. And as I turn around, will you marry me, Bionica? I couldn't say anything in surprise. Erica is kneeling on the ground, one knee raised, as she presented to me a box with a ring that looks absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it'll increase our marriage and fertility, but it does suck your soul away till the end of time, and you won't be able to remove it. It's a win-lose scenario, but hey, you know, pros and cons with every marriage. The ring highlighted a circular sapphire gem in the center. One that made me reminisce of the camera I used to own. Sorry, I'm just thinking... What the fuck did you do to... What did you do to Sapphire? No more Garnet? Oh, Ruby's not going to be happy about this. It was crazy to think that if it wasn't for that camera, I wouldn't have met my amazing girlfriend a long time ago. Well, I disagree. I genuinely disagree. She had the note. Like, you saw, like, if you didn't have the camera, she would have still eventually got around to meeting you. So, to say that you wouldn't have met is kind of far-fetched and biased. Is that the word, biased? Bullshit? I guess bullshit. Bullshit! No longer my girlfriend, but my new wife. Yes, of course I'll marry you. I couldn't stop my tears from dropping as Erica gently placed a ring around my finger. And it's just like, just imagine, so it's like, oh, where's your ring? Oh, rings are pretty girly. So basically we just make a, so instead of a ring, it's like a ring, but like it's for a color for her. So like, it's a gold collar, but with like a large heart emerald place in the middle with a leash area. It's just like, baby, it's 3 a.m. It's time for mating season. Yes, honey. It's proof of her commitment and love for me, and I'm ready to be with her forever. Are we just gonna move past the horrid fucking words? Like, I'm sorry, this is happy and all, but the thing she said was, like, sure, it was like 3 years ago, but there's no conclude, like, it just kind of skipped over the harsh words. Man, you'll be a bitchless loser who has no friends. Pussy stink, no tits, unkissable lips, fat cheeks, dumb eyes, unfriendable, unfuckable, unlovable, unmarriable, crack whore in a gutter gonna be. Like, you, what the fuck is her problem? Like, we just moved on. Am I the only fucking, like, am I crazy? Am I the crazy one that we... Sure, they love each other, but you can't just... Oh my fucking lord. It's the proof of her commitment and love for me, and I'm ready to be with her forever. Well, I mean, you sold me. I shouldn't be... oh, platinum. I shouldn't be surprised. It has 4 fucking galleries. Oh shit. At least the attention to detail. She did have the note. So there's this one. I think this is the best one. I mean, they're all pretty good, but this is my favorite one. Because it's the only action we get. Because what the fuck is this? And that's it. I would say this could have been good, but I honestly think this was a cheap cash grab of... No, I shouldn't say that, because, like, there's clearly effort put into it, and there's clearly, like, effort put into the designs, so there's some love for it, so it's not a cheap cash grab, but it's like... It's... Oh, it wasn't good. I'll tell you that, it was not good. I've read a couple visual novels, and I think this is one of the few that was not good whatsoever. You got my hopes up, and completely disappointed me. Just like your father. I'm out of here. And that's it. I'm sorry, I apologize. But like, this, I personally just don't, I do not like this. I don't find it good. I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's definitely terrible. Which is like a bit better than bad, you know? At least my cogs and my brain says so. But hey, you know, good news is this will probably, you know, this, like, it may be terrible, but at least it's not as fucking garbage as SON. That game is utter fucking garbage. And I've already ranted about it, about how fucking shit that garbage game is, right? And like, to the point that I may make designs for it, but that game does not deserve any type of thumbnail whatsoever. It's not, I had a little idea, mini-series that it's like a continuation of the future of like my own headcanons about it, but that game itself is not getting any fucking thumbnail because that shit is garbage, you know? At least there was some, like, it wasn't much, but this had some charm to it, some effort put into this garbage game. Not this, sorry. I meant more effort put into this compared to SON's garbage game, not this. This isn't good, but at least it's not SON. That's fucking dog shit. Dog shit, I'm telling you. Absolutely fucking garbage. Yeah, so I'd give this probably maybe 3.4 out of 10. A lot of things were rushed. A lot of things were, I feel like, looked over. But I'll add it to a 6.7 just for the music. Just for the music alone, because there was no reason for this visual novel this mediocre visual novel to have this good of a music. I guess mediocre is a very harsh thing to say, but it's I can't say it's alright because it's not. It's not bad, but it's definitely awful in the kindest way possible. I gotta hand it to them, there was some effort put into it. Music, designs, not so much in story. A lot of inconsistencies, but I'm probably nitpicking. Yeah, so I'd give it a 6.7.